Okay, welcome back to Semester 2 of Military Studies. We are calling Semester 2 of Military Studies 102. Military Studies 102. And the reason we're doing that is because online on our Moodle website, it doesn't work to have an entire year on there. It works pretty good to have semesters. So when you guys come and log on, does anybody here, that's a good question, anybody here ever tried to log on to the new course? You did or did not? Did not? Did you?
Sort of.
Did you see the Military Studies 102?
I saw the first week, yes.
Okay, so you were able to log on to Military Studies 102. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. Well, I'm trying to find out if the system worked. Excuse me, my phone just hung up on me. Let me try that again. Don't you hate it when that happens? Don't you hate it when you have to depend on the high definition camera, which means 4 or 6 gigs an hour? You would not believe how long that takes to upload that to YouTube. Alrighty.
Start over?
No? Start recording. That is not good. Why is this not working? It's a great beginning of Military Studies 102.
No class today. Yay.
No classes today.
PT all day. We got this.
That's the total people's let's go play and do that. I've never been able to not turn on the recording right there. Go baby, go. Let's see if that works. Oops, call it again. Oh, I am having fun. Colonel Peoples is happy here. I just love this. Alrighty, let's try this one more time. Did anybody get hurt over the fall break? Raise your hand.
I got a little scratch on my hand.
A scratch on your hand, that's very good. What about you, Cadet Bean?
I
lost my finger, man.
Me, Steven, and Jared Samuelson went sledding and we almost died several times.
How did you almost die?
We came back for the second day and the hill was iced over. And we
Is this up Center Highway?
Yes.
Yes, sir. And we hit trees and we decided to leave because we deemed it too dangerous.
The first day was great. We did it at least 50 times each. Soared down the hill so many times. The first time I did it, I went about 2 feet in the air and landed on my head and just rolled and rolled. I said, I'm done. I'm not going at all the rest of the day.
And then we left not long after.
And then he got his hand scratched.
What about you, Cadet Haslam?
I nearly fell off the trail while hiking in the Grand Canyon.
You went hiking in the Grand Canyon?
Yes.
Tell me about you hiking in the Grand Canyon.
We hiked about 3.5 miles in and hiked out. My legs felt like lead at the end of it.
Which trails did you hike in?
Jeez, I forget the name of it.
Bright Angel? Does that ring a bell?
Sort of.
Or South Kaibab? That's another one?
I think that was probably the one we took.
Was it on a top of a ridge going in? So it fell off on both sides? It was scary?
Not really. We just sort of hiked down from the River Canyon down in about 3.5 miles.
So you went 3.5 miles in?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a picnic at the bottom of Grand Canyon?
Yeah, did you have a picnic?
No.
That's right. I thought
You know what I've heard about, sir, that they have there is that you walk out, I've heard it's like the Sky Bridge or something like that, where you walk out and it's made of glass and you can look underneath and you can see the Grand Canyon.
No, it's just
That is far to the west. It's on
It's
the
up in West Rim.
Wallapai Indian Reservation. And I have never done that, but I've flown over it, I've seen it. And it's very expensive, it's probably
Oh, yeah.
50 or 60 bucks to make it happen.
It costs like $100 to get to the Grand Canyon, and another $100 just to get a few drinks.
It's far to the west. I mean, it's not very expensive to go right. It was 25 bucks to go to the one right north of here. Okay, I cannot get this technology to work, so I am very happy. All right, who's my video man? Make sure that thing is videotaping my face. That's where we're going with.
He's got your finger.
The reason I say that is actually I went to the Grand Canyon also this break. Yes, I went with my son Luke. Had a great time. And actually, here I'm showing you my. Here, I'll show you my Christmas card. There's my Christmas card. Everybody go, ooh ah.
Ooh, ah, girls in a colored shirt.
All right, yes, everybody. So this is yours truly. And then next to me is Cassidy. My daughter is a junior. And then my son Ryan is 12. And then my lovely better half Susie, my wife. And then Luke is over there on the far side. He's 19. He just got back from college. And right now, 1 o'clock. Just flew off to college. And he's the one that went down the Grand Canyon with me. Yes, sir.
When you told us to say ooh ah, that reminded me on my hike to the Grand Canyon. There was a spot that was literally called ooh ah.
Okay, well that was called the South Kaibab. That's exactly what we went down. Luke and I took 3 hours to go down to the bottom. We stayed at Phantom Ranch, which is down at the bottom. And there is the ooh ah point. You're exactly right. It's a beautiful area, isn't it? If you look at his Facebook page, he's got some pictures of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's my Christmas photo from you guys. And let's now talk about this quarter. We are going to start off with aerospace science, and this is a Navy quarter. Okay, so we're going to be actually going through Unit 1, Chapter 1 in the journey through aviation. Oh my goodness! You know what? Cadet Haslam. I did not get the community service. Can you please go to the ROTC room and bring back a dozen community service slips, please? I need to give out the community service slips. We also have online your syllabuses, which are supposed to be given out to you on the first day of class, which you're doing right now. Here is our JTED Moodle site. And I need everyone tonight for homework. Okay, Cadet Johnson, remember this? Tonight for homework. So remind me tomorrow. I need everybody here to log into their site, and I think it'll come up to something like this. And over here on the left side, it says courses. And the courses then allow you to log into either 100 or 102. Oh, by the way, I'm going to make 100 go away pretty soon, so it's not confusing. But here is MS 102, and that is the second semester. Hello, Cadet Overton, how are you doing?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Are you just tardy or just forgot when to come here?
No, I was helping Miss Monagle, the JTID coordinator,
Okay.
recruit. So.
Okay, sounds good. So here is MS 102, this is the second semester. And this is very similar to the way it is the first semester. And then I am filling in week 1 today, right after get out of this class. And we'll be going from here. In general, the first week is going to be Unit 1, Chapter 1, which is imagining flight. And then we're going to go straight into Unit 2, Chapter 2, and 3, which is basically the Army Air Corps background, and how the Army Air Corps developed and went through World War I. Those are going to be the main part of the AS push here, the first 2 or 3 weeks of classes. And then after that, we'll be going into actually having some guest lecturers from the Army. But I need you to go in here, make sure all these things are good, make sure you can click on here and then see the grading procedures. Let's see, where would the syllabus be? Anybody know what the syllabus be?
Maybe Cadet Resources, sir?
Ding, 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 ding. High five. Good job, good job. All right. Cadet Resources, here is the Cadet Resources, and then it says down here on the bottom, it says MS 100 syllabus. Okay? Oh, by the way, Ashley, we're not in MS 100 anymore. This is MS 102. Yes. And so actually, I didn't change anything on the syllabus. You know what? I should have changed the name, I guess. But here is your MS 102 syllabus that I'm required to show you at the beginning of each class. Can I change that interior to here? Ooh, can I do that? That's really hard, isn't it? All right, so we just changed it. There it is, guys. Yes, sir, Cadet Kramer.
What happened to MS 101?
Doesn't exist. It's complicated, but you go 100 to 102, okay? All right, in this 102, are there any questions from this esteemed panel of cadets?
Are you gonna black marker everything in MS 101, sir?
Am I
Are
going to
you
black?
like they do in all those games, like black marker everything and blot it out? Make it not exist.
No, I'm just going to erase it. It's going to be gone. Please pass out the community service to everybody. I want everybody to read what I have in yellow there. This is one problem that I had with my cadets last semester. I had 3. They came up to me and said, Colonel Peoples, I got a 0 on the test. And I look at it and go, yes, Cadet Smith, you got a 0. Yeah, but Colonel Peoples, you didn't give me the test. Well, I looked at it, were you here? No, I was gone. My parents excused me. I was sick, I was on a vacation, I was on a basketball game. Well, that's great, but is it my responsibility to tell you to come back and make up missed work?
No,
Cadet Johnson shaking his head, no, it is right here. If a student misses a test, it is their responsibility to notify the instructor and take the test. Good question. Did anybody here not take our final? So guess what your grade is right now? Not good. So what should you do, Cadet Russell?
Ask you when I can end up, sir.
Great answer. And I'll say come to an APT and we'll figure it out like this week. Okay? So, the other thing that I had cadets come up to me and say, sir, I made a D on my test. I need some extra credit. Can I give you extra credit?
Yes, sir.
It's always available, but you have to take the initiative to come to me
and talk to you about it.
and talk to me about it, and I will give you extra credit. It usually has to do with public speaking, reading about military history, something to do with leadership education, and we can work that out. All right. Any questions around the room for that? All right. So this is your syllabus, and basically it's 1,000 points. I think last time we had 1,030 points. Is that what it was? Something like that. So we came real close to making it all work out. All right. So there's your syllabus online, and that allows you to be a part of that. Let's see. In your hands, community service. Any questions about your community service for this quarter? What if you did work for your church or your volunteer organization during Christmas? Does that count as community service for third quarter?
No, sir. What is it?
Read the piece of paper. When does it say? Cadet McGee?
Well, if you do anything after the 10th of December.
Anything after the 10th of December, you're exactly right. So that is, if you did some work during the Christmas holidays for your service organization, the answer is yes. That does count as community service, and you need to probably, heck, I'd go ahead and turn it in right now. That would be the way to go. Alrighty, so here's the Military Studies 102. I'm going to always have the your leadership lab, which would be your guys' uniform of the day, right there. And we're ready to go. I would also suggest everybody in this class to make sure you look at our website at least once every day or two. We had a situation last week where someone here did not know what uniform to wear. Well, how do you find the uniform to wear on this website? Cadet Haslam?
Announcements.
You You go right up here to announcements, right? And then you would be able to see the announcements every day that we put in all the other classes. Look, what's the name of those jets?
F-22s.
F-22s. Are they good or bad?
They're the best.
They're good. Why did see there? I'm having technical.
In the wrong hands, they're bad.
In the wrong hands are bad. So far, we haven't sold them to other countries yet. But they did put the wrong date on there. What was happening in 1918 in the world? Cadet Overton.
The Germans moved 75,000 troops from the Eastern Front to the Western Front.
Exactly. Did they just do that because they had new housing and they were excited to move into the condos?
Yes.
Why did they do this in 1918, Cadet Overton? What was happening in the world?
World War I.
Yay! World War I. Yes, sir.
Have you seen that movie, All Quiet on the Western Front?
I have. That's a pretty good classic. That would be a good one.
That's what this reminded me of.
And the Germans, here's the question, Cadet Navarro, was the Germans good guys or bad guys in World War I? I'm listening. It's a 50-50 chance.
They're bad guys.
They were bad guys. They were our enemies. And if you